Those clothes that you've left behind, you're going to regret it. You think you've packed enough, Canada will humble you. I'm telling you, you're going to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars buying the same things you could have packed. Don't come to Canada without these essential things. Watch the rest of the video. It's very, very important. Watch this before coming. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Emmanuel T, and I'm a graduate student at the University of Manitoba. I currently live in Canada, and I love to shoot content about everyday life and the things you need and the things you need to know before coming to Canada. And so yes, let's get right into the video. Now, yeah, I know we've grown. I've been seeing the subscriber base. Thank you so much for subscribing, for trusting me to deliver good content. I've been away. I'm sorry about that. To all those who contacted just to check up on me, I'm really thankful. And I promise to bring you back-to-back content this time around. And so let's get right into the video. Today, we are going to talk about the things you need to pack before coming. And it'll get into the time when new students actually come to Canada. And so this is the time that we let them know what to pack. I mean, it's not even just students. Even if you're coming for work, even if you're coming for anything, if you're coming with a permanent residence, you need to know this. And so, let's get right into it. The first thing I would say you need to pack is clothes. Now, let me tell you something about clothes. When I was coming, a lot of people, I saw a lot of videos saying that you don't need to pack a lot. Canada is the hub for clothes and blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, even Canadians see me wear clothes and they're like, where did you get this clothes from? And I'm like, they're from Ghana. And they're like, wow, do we get this nice things from Ghana? And so just imagine, you need to get your clothes. And I'm not even saying it for the aesthetics and you looking good and everything like that. No, that is not the reason why I'm saying that. I'm saying you need to bring clothes because it's very, very important. You can't come here expecting to buy clothes as soon as you get here, because clothes cost a lot of money in Canada. It is not easy to come and then buy clothes as soon as you come. Because I'm telling you, clothes cost a lot, like $20, $30, $15, $17 and everything. And if you're not earning money, you can't come spending your 150 Ghana cedis, 170 Ghana cedis on just one shirt. It doesn't make sense. And so, yeah, clothes is very, very important. Now, see that, try to divide your things, like think through. There are certain things that you don't have to leave behind, but there are things that you need to leave behind. And so one thing I would say you should always pack is jeans. Jeans is very, very important. I'm saying jeans because with jeans, you can wear jeans in winter, you can wear jeans in summer. You can wear jeans at any point in time in the weather here in Canada. And so jeans are very, very important. I brought about, I think, 7 to 10 jeans, and it really, really helped me. And so jeans, yes. Now in Ghana, we wear those turtleneck tops, and even when it's very hot and we are going to wherever, we are still wearing those turtleneck tops and everything. I would say bring a lot of turtleneck tops. Now, these turtleneck tops are going to help you with layering, which is very, very important. Because when it gets to the winter, it is very, very cold. And so you need them. Now, when it comes to the turtleneck tops, please, guys, also wear. This video is for guys and ladies. There's no exception here. And so one thing you should always do, I brought some formal wear, but I will tell you, I've not even worn them before. I haven't, unless your program is in those business fields that really require that you probably be professional. I'll say just bring one formal wear. And then if your formal wear is something you wear to church, then you should bring more formal wear, maybe 5 to 10 formal wear, because probably that's the same thing you're using to church. But if not, I would say just bring one formal dress. Now with shorts, we are already entering into the winter, okay? There's no need for you to pack a lot of shorts unless maybe it's something that you want to wear at home. And when it comes to clothes to wear at home, just pack some few things. It can just be about 10 major things that you would wear at home. Things that you can stick to all weather, no matter the time. And then you can just wear them at home. I'm a shorts girly. I love wearing shorts when I'm home. And so I made sure that I had some shorts in my bag. Because, yeah, I can't do anything without shorts. I love shorts so much. And so, yes, you make sure that you have that. Now, like I said, with a shirt, turtleneck, or you can wear those other ones, but I would say that you should bring more shirts like this, or I mean those sweater shirts too are also very good because we are almost getting into the winter. I think it's going to get colder and colder and colder until we get to like the -30s and -25s and -40s maybe. And so I would say that bring the sweater tops too if you can. Turtleneck tops, yep. I keep mentioning turtleneck tops because it helped me a lot. It got to some point in time, I was just wearing the turtleneck tops every single time. So you can just imagine how important they are. And just wear those tops that have like long sleeves. It's very, very good to have a lot of shirts that have long sleeves. I mean, we're coming from Ghana. We are already wearing things like this sometimes when we are even outside and everything like that. So I would say that just buy them. Sweaters, things that are long sleeves, tops, and nothing else than that. Turtleneck tops. Don't buy light tops, but don't buy too heavy tops too. So it should be a balance. And I would say maybe if you're buying about, or if you're bringing about 15, shirts or tops, you should just make sure that maybe 5 of them are light and 10 of them are heavy. Because I mean, by September, October, November, we are already entering into the winter. So what are you going to use those clothes for? And we actually enter winter all the way to like April. Like winter is very, very long in Canada, especially in Manitoba, because I'm in Manitoba. And so you definitely need more thicker shirts than the light ones. Now with undergarments, you know that you need to bring your undergarments. It's very, very important for you to do that. Traditional wear is very important. If you wear traditional wear to church, then yes. In Ghana, we have something we call already made. If you wear already made to bring about 5 to 6 of them just to hold yourself for a little bit. But I'm telling you, sometimes when we even get into the winter, we don't need those things. You end up wearing jeans and a sweater like this with your sneakers to church. I mean, it depends on you, but that is what worked for me. The other things I'll talk about is shoes. Bring a lot of sneakers. I would say you can pack about 4 sneakers because sneakers is all weather. And sometimes when it's getting colder, you can use your sneakers until it's time to wear your boots. Boots are very, very important too. You can get one sensible boot from Ghana. And people say, why do you get boots and everything from Ghana? I just feel like you should just get one sensible one. And then when you come here, you can buy some from Value Village or the thrift stores. Now, I'm saying before winter gets here, there are a lot of sales going on in the thrift store and in Value Village. They are not new. Some of them are new though. They are not new. They are more like second-handed things, but they work. You get lovely boots and very, 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 very lovely jackets from there. And so you can just get one jacket that you can use to manage yourself. And then when you get here, you can budget about $40, $30, $35 to get maybe some jackets at Value Village and then some boots at Value Village. Now, yes, your normal indoor slippers is very important, about 1, and then outdoor slippers, let's say 2 of that is okay. The flats, if you wear flats to church, then maybe you can have 2 of that. That is okay. If you can stick to 1, stick to 1. Heels, I would recommend you just bring 3. You are starting life. You don't have to live big. Be humble. Please be humble. Okay? And I mean, if you need a shoe polish, you can bring that. But I really think you just stick to what you can you really need for now. You're just managing life. You know that feeling of going to the university and you pack certain things and you realize that even in the first 2 months you actually didn't buy anything. That is the way I want you to feel. That's the feeling. Stick to that. Now, food to bring. This is very, very important. Food to bring from Ghana or even anywhere in Africa. Personally, I didn't bring a lot of gari. I just brought, I think, about 2 cups or something. But if you're a gari girly, then you should bring like more, a little bit. But you should know that gari is also like, it has a lot of weight, and so you should have that balance if you are bringing other things. Now, when it comes to meat, bring dry fish. When it comes to fish, bring dry fish. Dry fish is what is allowed. You just dry it very well. And I'm telling you, the way of packaging it is you cover it with a foil and then you use like a sellotape or something around it. And it's, when you make it airtight like that, there's no smell coming out. You can place it in a Ziploc bag if you want, or you can just leave it like that. I'm telling you, it works. Now, you can add granules if you want to bring a little, like some pieces of Indomie, because Indomie is your thing, then yes. Spices, don't forget to bring your spices, like the Maggies and then the Ongas and all those spices that you use, like adobe, badia spices, all those spices that you use for your everyday food. It's very, very important because spices are very expensive here, and you wouldn't want to come and be buying spices as soon as you get here. Now, you can bring other things. Me personally, I even brought like contomere. I brought contomere, so I cut it, cooked it, I decided to freeze it, and then I placed it in something, tied it up, and brought it. But that is me. I just love contomere. I love palava sauce, so I couldn't do without it. Milo, I would recommend you don't bring can. The one in the sachet is perfect. You can bring about 20 of that. Tie them up nicely with a sellotape or something and just bring it. It's very, very important to, personally, with food, I decided to stick to more dry meat and more spices. And then I bought little and little of every single thing, like things that I really eat, like my Indomie was there. I just bought some few pieces. And I decided to budget an amount of money that will go to food when I come and I have to go to, superstore or something to get food. Because I can't say I'm carrying rice. But me personally, I even bought 2 cups of rice. I'm not shy to mention it. A lot of my friends know this about me. They're like, hey, what didn't you put in your bag? I bought 2 cups of rice. I brought tin tomatoes, like the ones in the sachet. I bought certain things. I even brought sardine. I brought some corned beef. Like, I brought things that if I decide to cook as soon as I land in Canada, I'll get something to cook with, and I don't have to buy things as soon as possible. Now, with kitchen essentials, I'll say that don't bring those pots and everything. If you are lucky enough to come to a place that has pots for you. I was lucky. My landlady had pots and everything there for us, so that was okay. But I would say if you bring pots, they are going to weigh your things. I know people bring it, but even if you bring it, just bring one, and a light one, of course. If not, you can get very, very cheap, very, very cheap, like $5, $6 pots at Dollarama, which you can use. But if you can pack at least one pot, that is fine. But I inquired, and my landlady had a pot for us, so I didn't need to bring pots. So you can inquire, and if there's a pot for you, or if you have friends here who can probably give you a pot until when you can buy your own pot, then that is perfect. Now, I would say that you can pack a little bit of spoons, because I had cutlery. I had a cutlery set. I had spoons, I had forks, I had every single thing I need, and I even brought a knife. But I packaged it well. You have to package things well, just so it doesn't, it doesn't cause any problem. And when you package it well, you should know that all those things go into your check-in bag. the bags that they are putting under the plane, not the bags that you are holding into the plane. Please note that. Now, with basic medications, I'm just trying not to make this video so long. With basic medications, I personally brought like lady care things because I didn't know how Canada was, and I really didn't want to have a problem without having any medication for that. So that one, you understand, the ladies. But now the guys, one thing you should note is, I mean, everybody, Tylenol. I mean, now I say Tylenol because Tylenol is common in Canada, but it's paracetamol. You can bring paracetamol or your choice of painkiller. You can bring any single thing. So like if you're somebody who easily gets stomach upset and you need collodium, bring collodium. If you are somebody who usually, you know, experiences stomach upset and everything, and you need collodium, bring collodium. Now, it's not easy for them to, you know, prescribe antibiotics for you. I had antibiotics, something for cold, something for, you know, cough and things like that, because I get a lot of that, like headaches, coughs and everything. So I just bought those ones. And vitamins is very important. If you can bring some few vitamins, that's fine. I bought even dewormer. I bought ointments, aboniki, rub. It's very, very important. There was even something I learned that when when you have aboniki and then you rub it on your feet and you wear your socks before you wear your boots, you don't feel cold when it comes to your feet. It's like your feet doesn't feel any cold. That particular method has helped me till today. Aboniki under your feet, wear your socks and wear your shoes. I'm telling you, your shoes is very, very important. Now, personal care things, I bought bathing soap. I bought some few bathing soap. I think I bought about 4 of them. I bought my sponge body cream. I knew that finding shea butter here will be hard. Maybe African market and it might be expensive. So I packed some shea butter as well. Vaseline, lip balm, shampoo, conditioner. I didn't leave that out. Rollers for my own hair when I roll it. I also brought a dryer for my hair. I brought a straightener as well. So you can bring it with you know, we ladies, a toothpaste for at least the first day. It can be like a cute one, or it can even be like the medium-sized ones. You can use it for like maybe 2 weeks or a month before you go to the store to get some pads, sunscreen, clipper, shaving stick. A few of those things really help. So I would say with hair products, like I said, the shampoo, conditioner, leave-in, bring your own things to start, because in Canada, hairs really destroy. If I remove it's not everything we talk about, because if you fool, all your hair will just go like that. And so make sure that you are bringing your choice of shampoo and conditioner and leave-in until you find something that works for you. Okay, it's very, very important. I brought mine. Now, important documents, passport, your study permit letter. When you get to the immigration, they'll give you your study permit letter. Make sure you keep it well. I know someone who misplaced their study permit letter even before they got to the province they were supposed to get to. So it's very, very important to do that. Your offer letter is very important. Your tuition receipt, if you paid your tuition, your PAL noun, and every single thing, make sure you bring it. Your bachelor's degree certificate, like the main copy, you should bring it. All the certificates you have, like the main copies, bring it. I mean, you're coming, so why leave them home? Anything you've done, whether it's WES, whether it's IELTS, whatever you have, birth certificates, very important. Immunization card, if you've done those yellow fevers and those other things, bring it. Your driver's license, your local government certificate, your Ghana card, very, very important. Transcript, your medical, that medical sheet, that sheet they give you after medicals, bring it. I mean, if I feel like everything is digitized, people say family photos, but I'm like, okay, we live in a digital world, and everything is on our phones and everything. So yeah, I don't think we need that. It's on our phone. So the in-flight carry-on list, I would say, like I said, your passport, your flight ticket, whatever you're coming with, you just pack it separately into your handbag. Laptop, your charger, maybe a hoodie, because it's very cold when you land. It's very, very cold, so you need a sweater and a hoodie, or even a jacket. The jacket, I said you can buy one. Please bring it at this point in time. Change of clothes if your flight is going to be a very long flight, because coming from Ghana to Canada is not easy, and sometimes you have to go with like the cheaper flights, because it's very, very expensive to go with those flights that you don't have to do a lot of transit. So if you end up in that situation, then I bet you need a change of clothes. Very, very important. Socks, if you have kids, diapers, food for kids and everything like that, medication, snacks are very important. Now let me tell you something. When I was coming, I met somebody who even had jollof in her bag, and I asked her, how did you use the jollof to pass, that immigration thing and everything all the way to Lisbon? And she was like, I mean, it's not a liquid something, so why not? So, I mean, if you want to try it too, you can try. Just package it nicely and have something to carry along when you are moving through the little spots. But just make sure that the meat is not something, just stick to the regular jollof things. Nothing too much. Snacks and everything is very important. Now, I spoke about medications. Let me not forget, with medications, if it's something that is extreme, just have a doctor's report, just so they don't take it out of your bag. That is if they see it. Seriously speaking, personally, no one checked my bag, like my main checking bag. The bags they placed under the plane. Nobody checked my bag, but people had that situation. Just have a doctor's note for the medications that are medications that you don't easily get around, even in Ghana. If you have asthma medications, just have a doctor's note or something if you can. It's very, very important. But over-the-counter medications, you don't have to worry at all. That is not a problem. And so, yes, this is just the list coming from a Ghana girl who came to Canada, and she had a lot of things to pack and everything like that. And I've been able to survive and everything. I'm telling you, these are the things you need to come to Canada with. One last thing, don't forget a plug. Now, let me show you something. So in Canada, everything is like this. Every single thing is like this. So you need those universal adapters when you are coming. It's very, very, very important. Do not miss bringing a universal adapter. An adapter that can take this. I don't know if you can see it properly, but an adapter that can take this is very, very, very important. I wouldn't lie to you. People have gone through a lot just looking for something to use for their phones. And then make sure that you can come with your own head and everything, but just make sure that you're having a universal adapter that can, can charge, can go into a socket like this, something like this. So it's very, very important for you to note that. So these are all my list. I don't want to go above 25 minutes. And so thank you so much for coming here. To the OGs, I love you so much. The new Gs, thank you so much. If you love what I'm doing, leave a comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends to tell a friend that there's a girl called Inflight giving us back-to-back content that we have to watch, and get them to come to my page. Thank you so much. And so yeah, you can just hit me up with my email or my Instagram page. I have the links in my description, my main YouTube description. You can just hit me up with your questions, and those coming to Manitoba, precisely Winnipeg. If you need help with anything, just hit me up and I'll be there to help you. I'll be there to help you. I'm really serious about that. I love helping. And so just let me know. And then if there is anything you think I missed, you can just bring it out in the comment section, and I will just attest to that fact that it's needed. And if there's anything you want to ask, comment section, I'll be there watching live and colored. Thank you all so much for coming. I love you. Bye.